throw your mouse around and click on something, you know? So it gave me like, I guess like a plan to play through it. There's a lot of feathers to Shadow and Cap and Wagon Tapley. No, Captain's going to be absolutely flush in feathers at this rate. I know Shadow is. Shadow's basically drowning because he doesn't have much of like a thing to like use them up. I don't think. I can't tell if I'm hungry or if my stomach's complaining. So the thing with Crohn's is like, I don't generally get hunger signals much anymore. I'm gonna leave that all very hard and see how we go. Yeah, I don't really get much in the way of like hunger signals. So like usually when my stomach is crapping on, it's normally upset about something. Yeah. So I'm like feeling it like crap on at the moment, and I'm like, it's very close to where my stomach is. It could be my intestines, but it's probably my intestines, but it's close enough to my stomach that it could pass. That's pretty. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I actually had hunger pains. No fucking clue. I literally wouldn't be able to tell you what year. I don't have enough minerals. Mate. Don't fucking tell me about these minerals. Alright? No, I'm building a raven feather. Oh my god. Okay, so we worked out that Viking actually procures feathers out of like thin air, basically. Magically. So it's not from, that I'm aware of, any specific bird unless like specified, but like, yeah. It's gonna be one hell of a raven, Shadow, because at least one of those are like a glowing green feather and stuff in amongst that. Where are you putting that one? Is it like just like a chest piece kind of like accentuate spot? I'm just curious. Because like if you're building a whole ass bird out of that, you gotta have patterns, you gotta have designs. Think about it. Lol, Rin. A 10-minute break. Fucking hell. Alright. Rin has what? Hold on, let's pause. Alright, Rin's requested a 10-minute break. Holy shit, we got everything going off in here. So I'm gonna have a 10-minute break. Maybe go off to a bathroom, stuff like that, and yeah, everybody like stretch and hydrate and do all the things that I suspect you're supposed to be doing. I don't know. Somebody go clean your room. Like somebody's got to be like procrastinating. They're cleaning their room. Go clean your room. I'll be back. I stretched. I did the 10-minute break. Let me just hold on. Azula keeps stealing my mouse. She's like holding the cable ransom. Where is my 5-minute break? I've got to get rid of that. Here. All right. Yeah, I did the. Atlantis dropped in. Nice. Well, actually, she redeemed an outfit. Hold up. I know the game's still paused and therefore no sound, but it's fine. It's fine for a moment. I need to change Q's color again. Fuck. Q is like the most rainbow creature tonight. Is that visible? No. Hold up. Move you up, Q. I may have to make you slightly more colored than that. Blue or something. Alright, that's better. But maybe like here-ish. And we'll give you a bit more color than that. Blue or something. Yeah, that's a bit better. Not the best, but it's better. Or I could put you. Nah, that just makes it disappear. Alright. So, the fuck did I miss? Shoulder check, yep. Stretch, posture check, hydrate, break, yep, all that, and little black dress. Alright. I think we've got all the things now, so... shit, I nearly surrendered my game. No, return to it. Also, Mop's got coffee. Well, halfway through the stream, deserved a break. Yeah. Shadow with tail, runs away, wag the tail. No, Viking's like gonna hide and seek now. That's right, we just started this one. I don't think I've built much. I love how in that very short period of time I like forgot stuff. So Literally, I had enough time to, like, pop a lolly in my mouth, go to the toilet, snuggle Azula, and, like, add some groceries to my list. So, yeah, that's good. Obviously, I did the stretching and the hydrating and all that stuff, too, while I did that. But, yeah. It felt so weird getting up when I didn't need to, for me, because I usually just don't take breaks in stream. For everybody's new in, I generally just stream for like 4 hours, and unless I'm unwell, I don't feel the need to like get up and walk around and stuff. So, yeah, it's just a little, it felt weird to me, especially since like Azula just laid down, but she stayed in her donut, which was great, because I didn't want to accidentally get up and cause her to like run down the house. So, she's still very sleepy, but it's so hot now for some reason. It's like 2:34 a.m. right? So 2:34 a.m. and it's for some reason really hot. I'm pretty sure my enemies are stronger this time. I'm supposed to be building faster or something. Sorry, it's cause I'm in the room. Fucking Shadow, get out of my goddamn room. You and your between Grim in the walls and Triumph also in the walls and like raccooning around, then you in the fucking room and Nick just generally being in the house. This place is a fucking sweltering mess. Yeah. This is why we have air conditioners in Australia, because can't fucking keep people out of my like various like spaces. You know. Jesus. It's back to Shadow. Stays at side wagging tail. Works out happily smiling. No. Oh man.
The base is over here.
I was not expecting a voice to speak then, and that scared the shit out of me. That was ridiculous. I didn't even adjust my headset or anything, but the difference between StarCraft and obviously Age of Empires is that when I fuck off to like do something, because I gotta pause it, and when I down the window I lose audio. We just didn't have any sound. Whereas with Age of Empires, I could walk off and we had like beautiful ambience and stuff. So let's head back into Hartley. It's fine, Viking. I suspect that you're also skulking around in here too, but cannot confirm. Too stealthy. Are you an enemy? Yeah, get out of my base. Anyway. Mate, don't tempt me. I will absolutely kill you. Get the hell out of here. You stop. I will kill you. Alright. Either way, we've still got like a whole hour of StarCraft, which is great. Because depending on how long this one takes... Oh, you know what I didn't probably do? Is I probably didn't pause the fucking timer. It would have an hour and 18 minutes. Alright, hold on. Let me fix that up. We'll lose some audio for a second. Where is that timer? There's an hour and 18 minutes left. So I keep forgetting to pause my clock. To be fair, it's probably a good thing that I don't, because I probably forget to unpause it when I get back. So yeah. Anyway, that's behind Shadow. Back in Tell Happily. No. Did you see I'm at the Puppeter by Jeff Dunham? Don't know. At the puppet. Is it the purple puppet? By any chance? I know somebody shared a, like, purple puppet fucking comedy thing in LOL channel a while ago. I just don't remember what it's called. So it could be. Just let me know. That's Peanut, so yeah, that's close. Look, I'm on the same ballpark. It's puppet, it's purple, it's in the comedy center, I assume. Like, yeah, no, I don't know about Ahmed the Puppet. Is it a TV series, movie, like literature? What are we talking about here? Also, there's the exit. Alright, I'm also gonna want to expand pretty quickly. The only good thing about like nicking off for a moment was that my like delay time like starting stuff coming back has allowed like all my stuff to like acquire. Like, yeah. Fine. It's not working terribly. Ventriloquist stand up, same as Peanut. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, generally speaking, I don't really watch pretty much like almost any comedy. Like, I'm not really like a comedy fan, and I'm not like a big stand-up fan. I also not a huge puppet fan. And don't hate them. I just like none of those genres overlap generally. So, what is that? Spray. What is the unit current selected? Spray the terrain in the target location. What the fuck? Does it go away? That's funny though, but like, the hell is that? I just never even noticed that before. Anyway, I guess I got that in my base now. Here's hoping it's good luck for us. Everyone's so excited lays down. Where guitar happily soaking full plush? No. Yeah, no, Nick likes like comedy genre stuff, stand up and all sorts of stuff. I don't know, I have like, I would say probably like a dryish sense of humor, but I prefer like puns and stuff more so, but I don't seek out comedy. Like, for instance, Nick will watch like a lot of like comedy anime and stuff like that, or comedy TV shows, movies. I literally just normally skip over that section, that category. Like, I don't know why, it's just not like one that's kind of like drawn me in before. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like a little weird, but like, yeah. I'm like perplexed by myself at the moment. Like trying to like mentally sit with that information. Also, I'm like mentally sitting with that information while my shoulders absolutely like ripping painful. I don't know what I did when I stood up before, but my shoulders hate me.
What do we have here?
I'm trying to do a little bit of extra stretching on my shoulders. I must have been sitting, oh, you know what it would have been, is when I was fidgeting around before and I was keeping my posture up, is I probably kept like my shoulders pretty stiff throughout the whole thing, and I wasn't paying attention to that because everything else I was trying to wiggle around and like get to stop hurting, and now everything else has kind of stopped hurting. That's hurting. One of those things, the human body's fascinating. It's like, just pain stacks. Mate, where are you going?
We are the blades of iron.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need two of you to stand over here so that we can sandwich this guy when he comes back, hopefully. Also, they made fun meme mod that changes all unit sizes to their lore accurate sizes. What for this? I did see there was like you could play with mods and shit like that. I was literally looking at it when we started up tonight, and I'm like, what the fuck would you mod this game with? Like, because of how long I've played it as its, you know, self, kind of as it is, plain, you call that vanilla. That's it. Basically, because of how long I've played it vanilla, I can't really conceive what you would mod this with, what you would want to mod this with. You know, it's, my brain just doesn't go there. It's kind of like how with RimWorld, when I go into somebody else's, like, stream and they're playing RimWorld, I usually can't think of, like, anything I'd want to add to mine. I often will mention, like, oh, I wish I could do this or whatever. But, like, truthfully, I wouldn't add it, even if I wish it did it. It's just, like, it's an enjoyable, frustrating thing, aspect of the game. Like I said, I think it's really just a lot to do with the fact that I played these games for so many years consistently that, like, I just, like, never dabbled. I think. You are an ally. Okay, I thought you were an enemy.
I'm here in the shadows.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I was a little distracted by this dude coming in here because I'm not sure if you're ally or not. I guess yes. I kind of want you to go stand over there. I want these two to go there. As soon as that's ready to go, we'll get it. But I need another.
I'm here.
I realistically need an expansion. Right, I'm supposed to be expanding at like an alarming rate. That's right. Alright, well we can do that. can expand you out too. And then, I mean, there is like these ones here. I assume that this is the high crystal thingies.
Depleted.
Where do I get in for this? Or can I not get in? This looks like transport ship stuff. Maybe. Must be fall asleep. No, Viker's fallen asleep. I don't know where this guy went. Did you... Get your ass back here and build, mate. Get your ass here and build before he does. There we go.
Let's ruffle their feathers a bit.
Mate, I'm not here to ruffle anybody's feathers. Fucking, we got enough feathers in here. Irony of that. Get all these built. And then, I don't know, you can do that. Oh, man.
You have not enough minerals.
I need to change how I'm sitting. Hold on. I don't know if it's how I came back and sat down, or if it was how I was sitting before. I must have been in a more comfortable position before. I'm still sitting upright and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know. I must have a bruise down the back of my leg or something. There's a very high chance that there is actually one there. I haven't looked. All I did is after I fell over and stuff, I changed my clothes and like, obviously like wash up whatever I would need to wash up and strap up whatever I needed to like, try to like rest or like, oh, what do you call it? Like compress? Compress is the word. And yeah, that's just how it's been since. So I know I've got a bruise on my hand and I've got a bruise on... I got a pretty big bruise on my ankle. It's a beautiful porcelain doll. Oh man, if I was porcelain, I would have shattered a long time ago. Cause like, I don't know, just the if you only knew how fucking often I actually fall over. Like, I don't know if it's a coordination issue or if it's like a manufacturer error or like what. But like, I fall over pretty fucking often. Like, I fall over nothing. That's the thing is, the day that I like ran into the computer room and I slipped over on the carpet is tactile. It's got traction. It's not even... Okay, the carpet in this room is not one of those like ultra smooth things or anything like that. It's literally like fluffy roughage kind of stuff, right? It should have had grip, but that's not how my feet worked, apparently. You know. Is it you're like titanium porcelain? Look, it took me to what, 36 before I broke a bone, and like honestly, the older I get, the more likely I am to actually break a bone. But still, considering I was like what is it called? Diagnosed as one of those people that's gonna definitely have osteoporosis in like older age and shit. Ever since I was 13, I was diagnosed with that at 13 as like your future prognosis, whatever the fuck they call it. I'm using words, but I'm not entirely sure that that's how it's used. But anyway, yeah, imagine that. You're 13 and you're told that, hey, when you're older, your bones are going to be incredibly brittle. You might want to get on that. Like, yeah. And then on top of that, I'm just like naturally fucking accident prone. Like, I still remember like literally the first day of high school, I didn't just stack it. I didn't just fall over. I fell over onto brushed concrete into a spiked, I don't know, a spiked reed bush or some shit like that. So I literally, okay, brushed concrete is kind of like a cheese grater, right? That's kind of the texture of it if you actually fall onto it. And then the spiked bush, it was some kind of like thorny spiked thing. It's like a pest weedy thingy here. It used to be like everywhere. I don't know how to describe it apart from the fact that it's kind of like a cat's tail kind of bush. You know, those ones that have like the hot dog looking thing, except instead of it just being like a smooth hot dog looking thing on a stick, it's got like a fucking bunch of thorns on that hot dog looking stick thing. So yeah, I fell on that. Like, I fell into that face first after like grinding across the fucking brushed concrete. So like that was day one of high school, and it's kind of been downhill since then. It's actually been worse because like when I was in primary school, I went over my handlebars of my bicycle and completely scraped off my chin down to bone. So I mean, yeah, I've been literally falling since I was born. Probably been falling since I was born. This is why I said I like don't know if it's a manufacturing error or something, because something ain't right in there. But yeah, you'd think I'd be used to it by now. I gotta admit, I've got a very much ice skater's landing when it comes to falling over. To be fair, I'm actually pretty good at like not generally taking full impact to the floor kind of thing. Like bracing it across like the vast majority of my body to like cushion it or something. Yeah, say some acrylic is falling to this day. Yeah, some do say that acrylic is still falling to this day. Legend has it. Man, I feel like this is a Hey Arnold episode where like fucking Gerald is just like, let me tell you about the legend of acrylic, and like just spins this tale of like how she's still falling to this day. That's 100% what just happened, isn't it?
Your allies' base is
Alright. I can only sigh at that. Like, I don't even know what building I just built. Yeah, I figure. Well, our allies are being besieged, so that's probably not a great thing. What did I build? A Twilight Council. I'll tell you what, the Twilight Council got so much funnier after the Twilight movie happened. I'm not joking. Like, when I saw this in game, after obviously the Twilight movie came out, I'm like, alright. I just think of vampires. I just think this is a building of vampires. That's all I think of. What are you room rating me, Mutt? Like, I don't know. Can you imagine if that was in a barrel roll? It'd be 100% just me falling perpetually. Actually, like, if I could, I'm not, like, really able to do animation stuff. Like, I'd managed to make, like, Wiggly and Cheese Slap and stuff, but, like, they're my only, like, animated stuff. I was gonna say, I'm like, if I could figure out how to animate myself in, like, a perpetual rolling situation, like, Grim would love it. Oh, my wrist just did a huge snap then. That wasn't right. Yeah, Grim is always, like, there's a song out there that's, like, keep rolling, rolling, rolling sort of thing, and Grim is always referencing that. I'm just trying to, like, in between fighting, whenever the mouse, like, whenever the screen's not moving around, I've taken my hands off the mouse to try to like stretch them and like my wrists and shit. But yeah, something went crunch. Biscuit. It probably is. That sounds right. I feel like that's right. I also feel like I now have blood flow in my hand. I don't know what I did. Anyway, it's probably fine. Fucking hell. I swear. Like I've said this before, I am okay with aging, but there's some things about like the falling over aspect. I'm not looking forward to getting older with that retrospect, because like at the rate that I'm going, I'll trip over like a fucking small thing on the ground. I actually do know I don't lift my feet when I walk. Now I just sound like some kind of like creepy fucking gliding thing. Anyway, no, you know how like elderly people usually like they have the dangerous falls because like they won't lift their feet up and they'll like trip on a rug or a floor mat or something like that? Yeah, I'm in that category, except I'm like 36. I will trip over a face washer if it's left laying down on the ground. Like, yeah. Mind you, I have also tripped over on a piece of paper before, so I have a very low bar for like what will make me fall over. Like, there doesn't have to be anything in the way. I'll still like take the fall, like professional soccer player.
You must construct additional
Oh man, somebody just got insulted. It's the actor with the dinosaurs in the museum going alive at night. Not Ben Stiller, is it? I'm pretty sure Owen Wilson's in that, but I don't know who else is. Why? The, isn't like the Night Museum? Isn't it, is that the movie you're talking about? Piece of paper. Did you get cursed by a cartoon? I don't know. I feel like legitimately at some point in time, somebody was like, curse you into like multiple generations, but there's no generations coming from me. So it's just all compiling on me. So I figure that that's how this is working out, you know? It would make sense. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Let's get that sorted out. I will move you down there. I kind of want to have 3 of these going at the same time. Night Museum, it was Ben Stiller. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of like Ben Stiller stuff, but Nick does. So that's why I sort of knew that, because I have a lot of issues like telling certain actors and stuff apart. And Ben Stiller to me looks a lot like another actor. I can't remember. Um, the it could be the same guy. I don't think it is, but the guy that does Zoolander. If anybody knows who the actor that does Zoolander is, him and Ben Stiller to me look basically identical, if they're not the same person. Like I said, I have a lot of problems with like faces and shit. So, I get this all the time. I'm like, oh, isn't that like this actor? And Nick's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, but they're identical. Like, I've literally brought up so many images of two actors, two, in quotes, actors, as in two separate people, allegedly, side by side, and Nick's like, yeah, they're clearly two people, and I'm like, they're fucking not. They're very obviously one being. They're the same person. All right, cool. Because I wasn't sure. I'm like, they it's one of those ones where like are they though? Wait, are they really? Because like I was pretty sure that those two were like different. Because Nick reckons they're different. Maybe they are. Hold on. Let me grab my phone. I find out who the actor is. I need to like fact check this one myself. Hold up. Who's the actor of Zoolander?
Countering some tough resistance.
Yeah, that.
Your allies are in
Hey, it is fucking hell.
battlefield depleted.
Wait, then. Oh yeah, no, okay. I was thinking of somebody else for the Night Museum. Hold on. The Happy Gilmore actor. Hold on. I don't know who the name of that is.
Your allies are in battle.
Who are you? Adam Sandler and what's his face? The same looking dude to me. That's what I meant to say before. I was thinking of Adam Sandler when I said Ben Stiller, but yeah, they're basically interchangeable visually to me. Yeah. Somebody out there is greatly insulted by this conversation. But, yeah, that's just how I see shit. Anyway. That was not mine then. I see you, mate. This guy being all hiding here. Yeah, anyway, that's why I was, like, confused by that. Because I'm like, I was thinking of that actor. And I was pretty sure he's different to Zoolander. Because Nick's told me it's different. And I'm like, I've obviously, like, looked it up and stuff before. But yeah, Nick likes a lot of Adam Sandler's stuff as well. But he also likes a lot of like Ben Stiller's stuff as well. Ben Stiller's stuff is, to me, it usually feels like the same actor, different movie. But admittedly, Night Museum and Zoolander are two that like genuinely feel very separate. I feel like that one's a good one. Why is the enemy in my base? Yeah, there we go. Put that over there. I'm still making these. I think my crew is slowly getting killed up here. So I was trying to like hang out up here and give them like support. I don't think I've got anybody else up here. I think it's just, oh yeah, these guys. Alright, well you guys can hang out around the main building up there. Should be fine. I love how after I said that, Shadow just like peaced out. It's like, it was such blasphemy that like literally there was nothing else that could ever be said in that situation. Usually when I like mention actors and stuff looking similar, it usually flushes out the concerns about like my perception of reality. So yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty used to it by now because like I get it a lot when I'm talking to like friends and shit throughout like history where they're like, this person's this and blah blah blah, and I say something and then suddenly I don't have a friend anymore, you know. Yes, no, face blindness exists. Yeah, it does. So, like I said, like with like Nick, it was a lot easier at one point when I gave him a red mohawk. Well, he had a green mohawk, then he had a red mohawk, but that was a lot easier to find him in like shops and stuff from behind. But usually, like to a degree, I will remember faces, But when it comes to people looking similar, a lot of people look really similar to me. So, but I can I can still tell people apart and shit like that. It's just that you turn Nick into a beacon. Look, it was great. I had purple hair and he had a green grassy mohawk. It's fantastic. It has that kind of texture of hair that just turns into if you dye it green, it legitimately just looks like a grass strip glued to somebody's head. It's fantastic. I loved it. It's a bitch to cut though, because it's so fucking thick. It's not just thick hair, it's a lot of fucking thick hair. So yeah, it's one of those things where when you got a pet and you groom the pet and there's a whole nother pet on the ground in quantity of cut off fur. It's essentially that. We could grow a whole nother Nick from his hair cuttings. Anyway, I don't have that problem. I've got super fucking fine thin hair. So yeah. The only nice thing is since I've been in better health for the last couple of years, my hair has come back really thick. Not thick, but it's more I guess same thinness, just more of it, which is nice. It's been a while since I've been in enough health for my hair to really be nice and flowy and shit. Plus I also have a super long fringe now, so it's also doubling as additional hair. My fringe is down past my collarbones at this point. It's actually almost the same length as my hair. Last time I cut it, I actually cut it really fucking well. And it's so fucking great to brush now. It's it never knots. It just, because I managed to, I don't even know how I did it. I managed to cut layers into my hair and they look really good. So I don't know what I did.